Hi, welcome to my art channel. I'm Jenna Bosiger, and if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you're interested in hearing about ways to stay motivated painting and ways to get started, because getting started is something that you will continually be doing in art, because you'll hopefully be starting new paintings all the time. Alright, so let's get started with the video. Hi Marla. Hello, my name is Jenna Bosiger, and I am an oil painter, oil on canvas, and I've been oil painting now for over 30 years because I started in high school working as an artist apprentice for two artists, Robin Anderson and Margot Mandette, at the old Jerome High School in Jerome, Arizona. And I started this YouTube channel to help encourage me to paint more. And actually, what I was doing in the beginning was doing time-lapse videos of myself painting. And that was very time-consuming. It took up a lot of time, and so it wasn't really helping me to paint more. It takes a lot of production work to make those kinds of videos. So I kind of stopped for a while, and then I started thinking, I also have an upcoming painting session with a friend who's never painted before, and it got me thinking that I think maybe I should approach my YouTube channel in a more conversational way and also be documenting the painting that I'm doing, but maybe not have you watch me painting, because that can also maybe be a little bit tedious sometimes. So I can do it sometimes, but for the most part, I think I'm going to start talking about art, talking about motivation and how to use self-discipline and how to work on the business side of art, which is where I am. So I'll document what I'm doing and where I'm at with art, which is I need to start selling my paintings on eBay again, so we can start from scratch with that. And also, my friend who's never painted before, I'm going to go to her house and bring the supplies there necessary to paint. And assuming she has nothing to paint. So if you're just starting off painting, this will be a good way for me to tell you everything you would need to paint. And of course, when it comes to colors, in theory, in color theory, technically you really only need 3 colors to make every color. But the issue with that, one of the issues with that, is that you would run out of paint really quick. And, you know, just think about blue. You want a blue-green and you want a blue-violet. There's levels that you can build your color palette. A good way to start, though, is to buy the little teeny set, and you're not going to get every color that you kind of need or want, but you know, hopefully you'll get most of them, and then I can fill you in the gaps. The more paints that you have, the longer they will all last, because you won't be using the same ones over and over. Or like if you're, you know, making your own green, you're going to run out of blue and yellow really quick. And you know, it's cool to do that sometimes, and it's also cool to make your own violets. And there's even fun painting experiments you can do making your own colors like that. But for the most part, you want to have dioxazine purple on hand, and you also want to have maybe some cobalt violet. And so we'll get into all of that, because I'm going to talk to you about the colors and color theory and the color palette necessary. But not just the color palette. I'm going to talk to you about all the supplies necessary to just jump in and get started, which takes a little bit of planning, and I'll go over that with you. And so I've thought of a lot of different topics I can make videos about, and talking about art encourages me to paint, especially if I'm telling you, okay, I worked on this and here it is, and now I'm going to work on this. So the next time I come back, I will feel somewhat obligated to do what I said I was going to do, and hopefully to paint what I said I was going to paint. But really, for the most part, when it comes to me, I'm going to be starting to sell my paintings on eBay again, which is a process and involves planning, because I will want to gather a good series together, do the research, and I can go over all of that with you as I have to do it as well. So there's so many topics I can talk about when it comes to painting, because as far as starting, you're always starting when it comes to oil painting, hopefully, because hopefully you're not working on the same painting for 10 years, which is, you know, we can talk about art traps you can fall into and to avoid. That would be one of them. So if you are already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And get ready for this channel to be reactivated. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I do want to encourage all artists to paint, and sometimes even the most experienced artist can need a little bit of motivation. And that's what I feel like I want this channel to be about, although I'll also be documenting my journey painting personally. And I don't think my friend is really going to let me videotape her, but I'm going to document everything I need to bring over there to get her started to paint. And I'm looking forward to talking about it and getting it organized in my head as well. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe and look forward to more videos coming up. Thanks a lot. Bye.